Just gonna see if this works or not in terms of sound, because this is Katie's Arms live. Let me know if you can hear me or not. I was indoors, but then I thought, actually, if you're in the UK and watching this, you'll probably quite like to see the sea or some blue sky. So I just ran outside. Oh, there you are. Yes, you can hear me. So I am on the beach in just outside Clearwater in Florida. And what I thought was I would try and bring you a little bit of blue sky, because I know the UK is so horrible right now. So this is me bringing it to you. And I have to say, just before you think I'm a right cow, or I mean, you can think I'm a right cow anyway, that's fine. But before you think I'm a right cow for doing this to you, it isn't actually that warm. Like, I'm a little bit chilly, so I may have to hop off in a minute and go and get a sweater to be able to do this. But it's obviously there's nothing to complain about. And where I am right here is exactly where all these lovely people were hit by. Maybe some of you are, oh, LA is here. Hello, lucky bugger. I know I'm lucky. So exactly at this spot and all around here is where Hurricane Milton hit. So there was Hurricane Helene, as you will remember, or many of you here will know. And then there was Hurricane Milton. I think it was 4 days later. Forgive me if I'm wrong on the detail. And that was about, was it 4 or 5 months ago? Summer, January, February. Time goes so quickly. So these lovely people here, many of them lost everything. Many of them lost homes. Many of them still don't have homes, actually, or there's homes that need to be demolished. And everywhere you go here, there's someone who's still, like, the story's just there about, oh, did you do all right with the water? How are you doing after the water? You know, stories behind a bar of a lady who the water didn't come in at her like we would imagine. The water came up from the floor, and it went up to 10 feet, but it just kept rising and rising and rising. And so she, like a trooper, proper barmaid, went round the neighbourhood waking up all the elderly people she knew, because they were in their beds and the water was just rising by stealth around them. I mean, Jesus, can I say something else about Katie's Arms? Because we're not starting in our normal fashion. I'm in Florida, the free state of Florida. And that behind me is the Gulf of America. This is a teetotal, Katie's Arms, for 3 reasons. So I'm going to try and sell you the noble reasons first, okay? If you know me, you know that I drink squash, so don't nag me about, oh, Katie, you shouldn't drink that, it's really bad for you. I don't care. I hate water. I hate drinking water. I hate that you get given water when you have a meal and you're, oh God, and you're supposed, oh, things are still a bit wonky around here, including me, of course. No, exactly, no Merlot, because it's only 3 o'clock here. But there is, so I'm going to still sell you this, the good side of me that I was trying to make out. So I'm drinking squash, A. B, I just went to the CVS and got more squash, all good. B, I'm going to say this, but actually it's a bit duplicitous. So Dapper did a post. You know how much I love Dapper. Well, if you don't, I do. And he did a post because he is sober. And as many of you might know, my favourite people on the planet are addicts who are now sober, because I definitely fit into that in some way or other, my behaviours, I'm sure. But regardless, Dappy did a video, which I just saw, and someone had kind of taken the piss, like, oh, has your wife allowed you to start drinking on holiday or something? I didn't really get the whole thing, but Dapper was basically explaining, like, what it's actually like to be an addict and how he's trying every day to give it all up for the sake of his wife and children. So recovering alcoholics are my favourite people. Recovering alcoholics at a bar, I don't know, I love them. So I was going to try and say that this is for Dapper, this is my squash. But that's really actually quite naughty. Not that I don't love Dapper, I do, and not that I don't agree with everything Dapper's saying about his addiction and what he's trying to do for his family and his children, because I think he's marvellous. But the truth is that I hired a bike whilst I'm here, I still have my bike. And I really, really like my bike because Florida, it turns out, who knew, is completely flat, if not downhill at all times. And I don't know how something is downhill at all times, but apparently here in Florida it is. I mean, it does also explain why everyone got washed away in a hurricane. But so it's really easy to cycle no matter what state you're in. And today, I don't know what happened, it's a mystery, but Dapper, top guy, yes, where am I? I'm just in Florida, just down from Clearwater. So this bit is kind of Bel Air Beach into, is it Indian Rocks, yes. And this is the bit where Hurricane Helene hit. So I'm just basically going around trying to jolly things along. Anyway, I accidentally, before I came to do this, went on my bike, accidentally ended up a long way away at something called Krabby's. I don't know if you know about Krabby's. Oh, I'm in Wakefield selling candles at a night market. Oh, hi from wet and windy Telford. Oh, hi. Oh, sorry, what a backdrop. Let me get out the way of it. Maybe this is the Katie's Arms we all needed without me in it. Shall I just do this for half an hour? I'm really sorry that it's shit in the UK. I'm not trying to be a twat by being here. I'm just trying to look. This is what it's like in other countries. I don't know how to make this okay. So anyway, Krabby's, right. So I accidentally kept on pedaling, so I was having a lovely time, and everyone here says hello. So I get to be like the Queen. I just go to hi, hi, and then when I'm being an arsehole on my bike, so I'm not very good on it, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm British, sorry, and everyone's like, that's okay. So off I go, and I end up at Krabby's. I don't know if you know Krabby's. Now, I'm not going to be rude and tell you that Krabby's sells crabs, but it does. And then it's like really hot in the garden there. And then it was like sunny, and then the bartender was really funny. And so I ended up having a glass of wine. So I suppose what I'm trying to say is I'm not really a very good person, as you know. I drink too much wine, and I totally love recovering alcoholics, but I'm not ready to be one yet. That's what I was going to say. Don't get me started. So what do I have to tell you? Many, many things. So I'd like to say, if you are watching, also to the people in Krabby's, as it turns out, there's quite a lot of people who watch Batshit Bonkers Britain, where I am. So it's the strangest thing. So people come up and go, Batshit Bonkers Brit. Everywhere I go. And then other people who are in the vicinity but don't, know about our pub. I'm not on holiday. I'm just helping a few people out, but also doing some writing. But so people are coming up and going, Batshit Bonkers Brit, which is like the most brilliantly American thing I could ever have, and then giving me a good bosh on the back, because most of them are quite big bearded men. So to an outsider, it just looks like Floridians are coming over and going, you're batshit bonkers, slap. So I just sort of go, yes, that's me. We talked about this before, but I don't really know what to say. I just say, oh, thanks so much. Anyway, please know that our family here, so in Krabby's now, there's lots of people drinking to batshit bonkers. And then a guy got his phone out because he'd watched my batshit bonkers this morning. Oh, I've got an eyelash, hold on. That's not good, I can't see. So this guy got his phone out and he was like, this is you. This is you. And I was like, yeah, that's me. He goes, no, I'm new. This is you because this is your sweater. I was like, yes, that is my sweater. And those earrings are the same earrings. And I was like, yes, that's because it's me. Anyway, the joy is, and I know you're all over the place, is that Batshit Bonkers is officially a thing. And it's become a greeting call. Batshit Bonkers Brit. So if ever you do see me out and about, or, any country, or you see, do just shout it. because other people join in now as well. Yeah, she's batshit bonkers. Okay, now I want to talk about Virgin. If anybody here is, oh yeah, Tommy, golly, I need to talk to you about that as well. I wonder if I should just go and get I think I should go and get my Mac actually. Okay, stay there. There's something I need to share with you. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I should have been more organised, obviously, but I've just someone asking me how